Hi, I read a blog yesterday. I want Benjamin to hear some of it. So this is called Federal Bureau of Gingerphobia Investigations, Public Defender as Bully. So,
Bully.
Saga
Bully.
of Ben Pickering, Redbeard.
Boys, they always just like.
Sweetest Benjamin Pickering is growing a red beard for me. I met his folks. They explained his accident. His public defender, or as his family call them, public pretender, Don Andrews, has been set up on a date with a neuropsychologist, James Bryan, PhD neuropsychologist.
What family are you talking about?
A date which has now been rescheduled. Ben, of course, doesn't care for any of it. Is it true? Did I write this right? You view it as harassment. Harassing.
Well, that's why you always have a family lawyer, or you have a lawyer that's actually there for you.
The date with the so-called...
It's kind of weird when you don't know your lawyer. It's like,
okay,
they want to get you behind closed doors, but...
Oh, I know. But let me just read what I wrote.
I mean, can we just meet somewhere at a pub, or, have some coffee, or go in town in front of everybody and just sit there? I mean... Why do we have to always meet behind closed doors? I don't get it.
I think
why
the
can't
thing
people
is,
just be real?
You don't.
Hi, you're my friend. Let's go meet up.
It's a traumatic trigger for you to have to meet people alone when you are constantly so abused.
How can I go behind closed doors by myself and I can't bring my wife?
Hey Ben, it's a trigger. It's a trigger.
Trigger what?
It's triggering stress for you to have to meet some dude who you don't even know, and he might be on the side of the evil people who like to beat up ginger.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Anyway, so.
Why can't we just go have coffee? Like I said, she didn't want to do that. We can go have coffee?
The date
or did I ask her, or was that somebody else? I don't remember. But anyway, I just think it's cooler to go outside, or just like, hey, can we just go talk about it over coffee, or I don't know,
is the well-known defender's way of trying to cancel the fact of harassing Benjamin Pickering for now 4 months after his brutal assault by Portland police in 2013 May. To atone for the Portland police brutality stage, she and her plea bargain specialist Tom Borton tried to inflict on Benjamin Pickering after the police of Portland, Oregon beat Benjamin on May 6, 2013. They didn't know Ben was blind, disabled, or brain injured, because as their legal assistant said, before he hung up on me, we're not psychic. At which point public defender pretenders need to rely on psychic powers to defend themselves from partaking in massive injustice and bullying of the disabled beaten by Portland police. Oh heavens.
What?
It was Mary Yang who informed the defenders about Ben's blindness and then enacted the beating for the assistant Austin. I recorded it and Tom Borton asked me to delete it, because it makes them look like an idiot, perhaps. Yes. So Don Andrews asked me if I was recording
of you reenacting the Portland police beating.
But as I was driving, as the phone broadcast the horrors on the speakerphone, it would have been quite unruly to whip out the camera to record Benjamin's hilariously sarcastic faces. In other news, Benjamin and I had the best sex ever the last 2 times.
Remembers everything,
used to be
really smart.
Misty, mother of his son Harvey, who would want to beat a 6'3" man. Who would want to beat Dustin Mosley for that matter? Gorgeous male domestic violence.
Intelligent people are terribly creepy. That's why they try to lobotomize us.
Domestic terrorism.
That's why they like to keep us on drugs.
Benjamin Pickering thinks the police who beat him should have to go to anger management courses. I think they should have to teach classes on gingerphobia as a form of racism and ginger beating as a hate crime investigatable by the Federal Bureau of Gingerphobia Investigations, FBGI. In other news, Providence ER's attorney Eric Weiner never truly apologized for ginger hating or ginger beating on Benjamin Pickering by a hate crime artist Joe Schmo, the security guard administering a massive blow to Benny. Even his foot was gouged, his hips hurt, his ribs, his head. Hierarchy for the most grave things we should wait on Providence's self-exam before Portland police investigate a non-cop assault against Portland police brutality victim Benjamin Pickering. Benjamin retains the right to make a complete crime report indefinitely. 2 days ago, Josh Silverson, a decent and respectable cop, into a cave mugging, pepper spraying of the blind-eyed Benjamin Pickering by non-cops, and Portland police beating of Benjamin Pickering, which has worsened Ben Pickering's left eyeball by reversing the corrective surgery by blood. I am trying to find the name of the lady surgeon who fixed Ben Pickering's so-called wall eye, and as I explained to Vasily Vadarukwaner, I will love Ben Pickering, no matter how smashed the ginger haters want him. Whether police or hospital staff in PDX.
I didn't ask for it.
As for sex, I love Ben's masculine and feminine sides. He shows me his feminine sides when he is feeling vulnerable or abused. Hydroxyzine is the allergy medicine and ginger slashers at Providence ER in Northeast Portland gave Ben to overcome the anxiety all the ginger haters inflicted. Now, Pickering would rather have his left eye vision back from the 1994 accident at Waikiki Beach in Washington at Cape Disappointment State Park, in addition to eliminating all the haters and psych industry pushers and psych human traffickers riding him all the time like flies. His arm is wrapped around me as I write this. He is sleeping. He's just like his folks, for those who think his awesomeness is a disorder. I finally realized his personality phase is 94 brain injury, and whether the psych lords want to call it Asperger's autism spectrum, post-traumatic stress or generalized human being symptomology, it seems he and his family are all larger than life, hilarious, creative, jokers, etc. I have suggested to his super awesome sister, she and he get a SpongeBob costume and become the double red-headed sponge monster, because she is as hilarious as Benjamin Pickering and bright and gorgeous. So, I even talked to his mom about sex. See, Nazis used to kill the disabled, etc. Or sterilize them. But I think Benjamin Pickering's blindness and traumatic brain injury are minor problems, and that he is entitled to love and to sexuality and safety and the beautiful generosity of spirit he has to give to the world. And so, it's really only the ginger haters and oppressed homophobes and disabled leaders of the Parliament police who called him a pussy and all their court magistrate proxinator stalker homophobes and transphobes who stalk Benjamin Pickering that are the problem. I am sure Judge Walker will understand, as an African-American judge, that when the Portland police beat a redhead like LAPD, Rodney King as they call him a pussy, well, the criminal mischief charge really has no place on the half-dead victim, especially given his physical infirmity. It is only such an honor to know such the young lad Benjamin Pickering born in 1984. No one knows where to get more of his allergy ginger hate antidote drug, and I am tired from all the laundry and cooking and cleaning. If cooking can be said of opening junk food packages, I cannot get enough of Benjamin Pickering's beauty, such that every love pales and I reflect on how little passion I had for anyone. I do still fancy Nick Mayberry and Dustin Mosley, but that is to be expected. That and Steve Sadie, who I fancy was a redhead before he went gray, and the rich red-headed Swedish man with the island, etc., etc. Ben is going gray now too, what with the mugging and attempted sexual assault and all the other summary violence Portland has to offer. Silver Sun said, it would be nice to report some of these crimes, and not be framed as the criminals. Ben will, I am sure with enough help, as he has thoroughly reported them to me. His public defender tried to hold back the floodgates of money and dispensing luxurious free bus pass by mail to Ben, suggesting that now that he has me, he was riding in my mother's car, therefore he is rich enough to buy me a free bus pass.
I go to the office.
You should call them every day and ask for a bus.
To attempt her request a neuropsychologist appointment, to attempt to finally get all the fake
What she
charges
paying me?
against Ben dropped.
Going out of my
She
way.
said,
I was the one that got beat up. I was the one that got beat up. I was the one that got thrown out. I've been in Portland.
She won't admit you were beaten up. I was like, this is regarding the Portland police brutality incident, and she's like, I know, I got your message. Like,
I explained just because my mom is rich doesn't mean Benjamin is rich. She said, well, isn't a bus pass included with disability income? I felt like, oh my god, you are out of touch, but I said no, it isn't. Hilarious that ACLU
I don't
is
get it.
Washington State Public Defenders for bad representation.
bad
I mentioned it to Don
representation.
last time we spoke.
It's not fair.
I said,
I didn't ask for any of
do
it.
you have?
It's like,
Why are you giving Ben such poor service? I
Poor
heard about the
service.
ACLU suit against public defenders who failed to provide the constitutional right to counsel.
we call her.
She said,
So
you should
you
not
pick
imply
us up.
that I
You wanna leave her a
am not
message?
She
representing
can pick
Daniel.
us up.
Then I said,
Yeah, let's ask
who the
her to
hell are
pick
you
us
talking
up.
about
If
here?
I don't, I'll get
Daniel
lost.
Pickering or Ben
You know me.
Pickering?
You have to.
Yeah, you're blind and you'll get lost.
With such unconvincing and
I don't wanna get
condescending
lost.
authority, she implied her infallible counsel.
I don't even know what door it
I
is.
don't have any money for gas,
I don't know how to get
so
there.
I don't have any money for gas.
I know. I have
So I
nothing
guess we
either.
can go.
I have nothing either.
Yeah.
Does it look like I have anything? I have nothing. Well, I got
You
you.
should ask her if she wants some of your blood and that you'll like donate blood to her if you like have the right blood type.
I don't have a car or a truck. I always walk around.
You walk into things because you're blind. You walk
Sometimes.
into trees and doors.
Sometimes.
You bump your head.
Well, yeah, when I'm getting hurt, it's not, I'm not paying attention. It's like, God, it hurts. Then it's like, it's not fair. Is it fair? It's not fair. I don't think it's fair. Damn, man, it's not fair ever.
Yada yada.
The IMF chief in Eva Butler's amazing family tree. Dear, the inventor of the IMF. I already made the deal with the feds for 2 for the price of 1, or buy 2 get 1 free on the Young Family Special. Not to say I wouldn't prefer a bigger budget. Anyway, Ben after the phone call pointed out how all the state employees are making money off him, and how they refuse to pay him for all the time he spends going undercover to their unpleasant meetings and accepting their gratuitous beatings and cover-up district attorney of Multnomah County fake prosecutions of fake crimes alleged to be committed by undercover disabled people who are beaten up by Portland jobs, links, courts, frequently requested documents, publications, public information, advertising and sponsorship. Judge Kenneth Walker. Judge Walker would have to be too brain cell not to see the absurdity in making disabled people jump ever higher hoops to cover up police brutality and Multnomah public defender client negligence. Don Andrews, of course, called Ben Daniel.
It's hurting my ears.
For police brutality or the ER security guard brutality, even though Ben's head was hit in both attacks as well as the near homicide in Washington in March, and Ben's Washington doctor has said a single head injury can kill Ben, and every head injury will worsen Ben's condition. She refused to make a call on his behalf to the hospital. A dead client will terminate her casual law on Ben, so I don't see why she won't try to help save his life. Then again, she today asked for a records release on the horrid smashing hospital. She also explained that her hired forensic neuropsychologist, an option which Ben can decline, will want to spend alone time with Ben. Ben explained that he always has to have an advocate with him. He explained to her, Mary is my wife. Even poor old Portland Post Chief Reese on September 5th hung his head in despair or sorrow as he was reintroduced to Ben and Mary at the law enforcement Starbucks prior to our attendance at the 5th of September court date. Don Ambrose neglected to notify us was eliminated. Reese hung his head and looked like a kid who had his lunch stolen by the school bully. Now I'm not there to bully Reese, but rather be civil and polite. I mansplained effusively, as if being pleasant would help atone for his many missteps in his excusing of Portland police assaults on ginger disabled and non-ginger disabled alike, not to mention sexual harassment of male officers on female
non-ginger disabled?
Ginger
disabled?
police brutality
You
victims
gingered?
who are beaten up as they are taunted as
I want to be ginger.
Who's she talking
trying to
about?
get the Portland police to act less
What's
like the
ginger
school
mean?
bully and more like sleuthy hate crime investigators.
Ginger
Act
spice?
less like the
Nothing like
school
wasting our
bully.
time
Ginger
to let them
spice?
know how much you disrespect us.
Not
We showed
gingerbread.
up to the state court
Keep my
date,
hand.
and I asked the court reporter
But,
about the disabled
like in
police
that one
brutality victim
commercial,
Ben
or
Pickering.
that
They are
one
pseudo prosecuting.
cartoon,
The system showed nothing, and
where the evil
rescheduled
man
for
is like,
September
ginger,
23rd.
Do you remember we
The
requested a
local
woman
defender
and she's
services
giving you a
incorporated the
dude?
Albany Assembly Line defense
Remember how
system.
we said, okay, well
She's hot.
maybe, okay, is your
But the silly thing that the
neuropsychologist going to be a
defenders
woman?
refuse to know
And can
is
we
that
all
even
meet
chronic
together?
distress of their cruelty in law games hurts Ben's brain and chronic pain from his injury. So as they inflict stress on him, harassing phone calls, defamatory pop psychology diagnoses, threats of Ken Walker promptly sending Ben to Oregon State Hospital, which just settled a horrific wrongful death suit. And when Oregon
They
State
killed
Hospital
somebody at the
workers had just
hospital
a
she
Facebook page
threatened
to
you
brag
with.
on their workplace injuries, it must be stated for Kenneth Walker that Ben
It was $1
cannot go
million
anywhere with
to the
violent people.
family of the
Ginger
person
haters
who
are
was
just
killed.
random Portland police or Providence
Oregon
emergency
State
room
Hospital,
barbarians
don't
who
ever
may
go
attack Ben
there.
and end his life by blunt force trauma to his head. I thoroughly expect Ben to die earlier than me anyway, and I heartily reject all attempts to kill him early or bully him. Summertime sadness. Lana Del Rey. The disabled lawyers of the court police brutality public defender infrastructure forced him to exceed his stress limit for car trips, heat, courts, parking garages, bus trips, and interrogations. They themselves, in addition to the Multnomah district attorney, the Portland police, etc., are worsening his suffering and perhaps his condition, as the stress of it increases his fears and terrors of bullying. They are determined to eat up every penny I have contributed to his food, medical, transportation, art therapy, coffee shop, travel, or investigative billing. It is not cheap to be a stage for a Portland police brutality cover-up. Just because the bullies are paid by the state doesn't make them any less bullying. Jonas Geisler in Washington, D.C. knows how I feel about Don Andrews et al. A glorious day with Paul Hood, the 48-hour celebrity attorney, has me in the whole $900 or so, but his opinion on the shoddy service and threats by the public defender gave us firm consolation as we headed to Washington State to explore the history and Ben's struggle for survival since the 1994 head injury. Grateful for a consoling note from Mark Sageman arrived, decrying the horrors of such brutality. I wrote him, not because he is CIA or psychiatrist, but because I believed him smart enough to understand the tragedy of it all, and help us find people who see at very least a research opportunity of Benjamin Pickering's brain as worthy of preservation from an MK Ultra perspective. As the idiot in a Portland Providence ER brutally assaulted Ben Pickering, and as his other assailants, the Portland police refused to make a crime report on an air-death assault, a certain summertime sadness does affect me soul. I chased Portland City Commissioner Novick down the street to deliver him the 10-page summary. I arrived out of breath saying, Benjamin has been assaulted in the emergency room at Providence. You are a hero to us. You are an activist for the disabled, and so are we. I felt so tall like a wild Amazonian woman, racing blindly to his short stature, deranged as only true love and tragedy can make one, handing to his elegant mechanical prosthetic for an arm, a story and disabled constituent crushed in an emergency room assault. He stood on the corner looking bereft and disconsolate as when the first time I explained to Commissioner Novick Ben's blindness and brain injury and beating by Portland police. His face again went instantly ghastly white in horror. He walked then on and I back. Ben is singing Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey in his sleep. Since I have declared Benjamin Pickering King of Lights and nondescript drug-infested Western ghetto of Portland, everything has been looking up, ego-wise. I recited love poetry and rhyme verse to Ben on the way to pick up his expensive silver medical bracelet from Golden Gift Jewelry. I do wish he could meet Steve Sadie and Steve Wax eventually. They would like him. Perhaps he could apply for an internship at their federal public defender office, as I believe Benjamin Pickering desperately needs mentors at a very high level. Who will not
I just imagine what a holy terror you would be if you worked at this law office.
I told his mother, I
And
never
how,
met
like,
smart enough
people
for me
would be
until I met
annoyed
her
with
son.
you in, like, 30
The irony
minutes.
was that I feared he would be a meathead or boring. Indeed then, the glory is his razor-sharp brain and
Oh, come on,
dramatic
don't pick
story
your
of
nose
his
on the
life and
movie.
many deaths.
What movie?
He spoke
We're
to City
making a
Council on
movie.
Wednesday. Glorious love that he is. We got cider
What?
from Sweden
This
at
is
a
a
haymaker
movie.
and enjoyed the
Oh, we're making a movie?
ambiance.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
made the
thank
birch
you.
stick sculpture,
For telling me
and
first.
I felt nostalgic.
I took my
I
hand.
I
was
thought you were
studying
doing
the
it
why
just to
the
be
tower will
annoying.
find a way
What? I
back
was
to
eating my
it.
burgers too.
Lovely
Did you
thing
get that
about Ben
too?
is his lack
What
of
are you
suicide.
laughing about?
He hasn't a suicidal bit in him,
Just
and I
whatever.
hand him almost entirely off meat and
Not
cigarettes,
that funny.
which are daily
You really need to
eventually.
quit
So
smoking,
this will
darling.
never be a less
Huh?
style Aaron Swords
I'm
head
gonna break up
prosecutor
with
as
you if
bully
you don't
article
quit
regarding the
smoking.
Portland persecution of blind
Alright.
TBI victim Ben Pickering. but it may just
Alright,
stay
cool.
a
Me or cigarettes? Make a choice.
with the happy ending, as truth and goodness will flourish, peace will reign, the ghost of Ransom Egg will laugh, and Marrying and Ben Pickering will
If you
live
don't
as
even
happily
your
ever
internet,
united as Ransom and Ransom,
break up with
two
you.
peas in a pod.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you want to go sell them? Then how will I get crazy emails from your crazy public defender lady?
You don't have to. You're not a computer.